you ready?
This is an original series brought to you by Mickey Made It. Welcome back to another episode of Whip Media TV. I'm your host, Whip Media Mickey, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do to the channel. Subscribe right now. Join the Vibe Tribe. Okay, today's episode.
King Von Bennett, 2014, 0608-061.
Alright, there was an incident that occurred up there at 2034 hours.
I need to talk to him. Instead of talking, just push me out of the bunch, grab him in my house, slam him to him. I don't see those words to him.
Put him in a pot, let it cook like stew, I grab my Glock. It been through a lot, but it's this shoe like new, we at the top. Yeah, we lost a lot, but that's just how it go, but check the scope.
In the heart of Chicago, a city known for its violent culture and gritty challenges, lived a young man named Davon Bennett. Born on August 9, 1994, in the South Side neighborhood of O'Block, Davon was destined for a life that would intertwine with the complexities of Chicago's gang culture. Growing up in a neighborhood plagued by poverty and violence, Davon was no stranger to the harsh realities of life on the streets. As he navigated through the violent terrain of his surroundings, he found peace and expression in music. The rhythms and lyrics became a refuge, a way to share his personal experiences and stories that would resonate deeply with his community.
Police steady watching me, every day they clocking me.
However, the streets of Chicago weren't just a backdrop for Davon's music. They were an integral part of his life. The allure of belonging, protection, and camaraderie drew him into the world of street gangs. He became associated with the Black Disciples, a prominent Chicago gang that held a significant presence in his neighborhood. While Davon wasn't alone in his choice, he was determined to use his music to both reflect and dissect the gang life that was so pervasive. See, embracing the stage name King Von, Davon embarked on a musical journey that would reflect the complexities of the streets he called home. His lyrics were raw and authentic, painting vivid pictures of the violence, loyalty, and the struggles he witnessed. But within his words was a golden nugget of truth, a desire to expose the destructive cycle that many were trapped in, and the harsh consequences that often awaited those who choose this path. One of the most significant tragedies that marked King Von's life was the loss of his father, David Bennett. David had been an influential figure in the neighborhood, and his presence was felt by many.
Ice so cold I make her sick. Know who my genesis is. I done shot so many men. I think I'm 50 Cent.
In 2011, he was shot and killed, a casualty of the same environment that Davon himself would later navigate. This devastating event served as a haunting reminder of the dangers that came with the choices people made, as well as the impact these choices had on families and communities. As King Von's music gained traction, he used his platform to shed light on the realities of gang life, not to glorify it, but to provide a glimpse into the complexities that led individuals down such paths. He rapped about loyalty, betrayal, and the often heartbreaking consequences that came with street affiliations. Tragically, on November 6, 2020, King Von's own life was cut short in a shooting outside an Atlanta nightclub. His passing left broken hearts through the music industry and his community, reminding everyone of the very themes he had been addressing in his music. See, King Von's true life story was a reflection of the choices, challenges, and complexities that defined the Chicago gang lifestyle. He was a young man who used his talent to tell stories, share truths, ultimately aimed for change.
You know I know my life Grand Theft Auto, all my guns on in Miato, looking like I hit the lotto. Fuck me traffic, ducking pothole. Slow down, which way the ops go.
While his journey was cut short, his music and the lessons he left behind continue to resonate, encouraging others to consider the paths they choose and the lives they lead. Until next time, Mickey made it.